Guy JG Jesse here. Saturday night, just wanted to stop in and let you guys know that there was a lot of success that happened in my life in this last week, and today I happened to celebrate 2 years without alcohol. So no drinking for 2 years. My life has just completely been changed, and I can really attest to the fact that it works if you work it. You know, it really is just one day at a time, one breath at a time. You just really got to learn to slow things down and learn to live in the moment and not look too far into the future. So, and with that, I wanted to talk about Noah. And I've been reading a little bit in Genesis about Noah and just kind of refreshing my memory. And, you know, God kind of gave Noah a fresh start when he sent the flood to cover the earth and told Noah and his descendants, I think there were 7 of them that got on the boat, and all 2 of each animal. And he basically, Noah was listening to God and he was obeying God. But when the flood was all over, everything had been washed away, you see, and they had to kind of start all over again. So God basically gave Noah a special blessing, and he told Noah that that blessing would result in like a healthy society again, and that he would be they would be blessed with a good society and a just society. And God gave Noah his word, that it was basically a fresh start for Noah and his family. And in recovery, when we turn to Jesus and we turn to God, we're getting at that same fresh start, where there's a dying of the old, and then there's a rebirth and a birth of the new, and we do that in Jesus Christ. That's where we are metaphorically reborn, okay? So when we talk about Noah and we talk about them guys getting off the boat, it's kind of like when we get off the boat for the first time, when we get out of detox, or when we get out of recovery, or treatment rather, and our feet are hitting the ground for the first time sober, and we have choices to make. We can either go that way to the bar or to the dope house, or we can go that way to our family, to the Bible, and to good works. So I just happen to choose that way, and my life has been forever changed ever since. So if you guys just think about Noah and you think about how God gave all them guys a fresh start, you think about that in recovery, you guys. This is all metaphorically, but we're getting a new start once you decide to live a just life. And if you guys choose that, there's a path of rewards and blessings that you guys can be, that we can all be picking up on. But if you spend your time, you know, in sin and doing those kind of things, those rewards and those blessings are kind of far and few between, and they're hard to get, you know, because you're not really praying every day asking for blessings if you're out doing things that you shouldn't be doing, right? So once you clear your mind and rid your life of those kind of activities and behaviors, then you can start to really see clearly, and you start to notice that there's a lot more to this life than drugs, alcohol, you know, sin, and that kind of life. There is. It's just so much nicer on the other side. Yeah, you're going to get ridicule, and yeah, people aren't going to look, people are going to give you a weird eye sometimes, but that's what you got to get over. That's what we as believers and winners and sinners have to realize, that it doesn't matter what other people think. What matters is what your kids think, what your parents think, what your wife, what your husband, your brothers, your sisters, the people that matter the most to you, that's who really matters. That's who you should be worried about, who, you know, what they think of you. But then again, if they know you and they know the true you, they're going to accept that. Some people do, some people don't. So we have to be subtle when we tell people. But you know what? Tomorrow is the Lord's Day. I'm going to spend some time with the kids and the wife. But today I just wanted to let you guys know that I'm celebrating 2 years alcohol-free, and it's just been amazing. And you know, kudos to all you guys that are 1 day sober, all you guys that are 60 seconds sober, all you guys that have made the choice to not do it anymore. Kudos to you. And for those of you guys that are struggling, hang in there. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. We just got to get there, okay, guys? So remember Noah, and remember the fresh start that God gave him. He can give that to each and every one of us, but we just have to surrender. Same thing. Much love, you guys.